Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show.
Thanks for tuning in. This is Ray Ray All Day, and you can also catch me on IG at All Day Ray Ray. Listen here, we are looking at some great television on Bravo. Married to Medicine always gives because it's always some issues. Because certain folks on this show is always a problem. Ooh, the intervention. Now listen, I'm going to give my opinion because that's what I do here, okay? Like everybody else who got a channel. I'm going to give my rendition and how I feel about things, and that's what I do over here. Now, certain things are factual, but they're still allegedly, because that's just how the cookie crumbles around these YouTube streets. We're going to get right into it. Married to Medicine. Oh, boy. I got my notes, child, because you know without notes, it just ain't going to work. Now, we have all kind of things going on. Dr. Heavenly, she's branching off and doing great things with teeth. Some beg to differ. Nevertheless, her beauty shop, she opened up in Conyers or Marietta, somewhere out there. She opened up a store, and she's trying to get her daughter to work some hours, on the weekends and whatnot. Laura's like, okay, yeah, but Laura's gonna set her own schedule, of course. We are happy that she's branching into the beauty realm, but there's one thing I need. Folks to understand. Just because hair is $1 billion industry does not mean you should get involved. You need to make sure whatever you're trying to get involved and do, that you have a niche and you can turn it around for yourself in your business compared to what everybody else is doing. Because if you're doing what everybody else is doing and nothing is unique about you or more profitable for you, then prepare to lose some money. We are going to move on. Who else? Oh yeah, Dr. Contessa. She's trying to be a fitness guru and actually a beauty pageant mix, where she was in a beauty pageant years ago prior to her military career, prior to marriage, prior to kids, prior to all of that. And she wants to resume and wins a fitness competition. So she has this trainer who looked like if you stick a pin in him, he will just deflate, child. That man is ripped. And, she's going through the motions, and she's also going through the motions with Dr. Heavenly, because Dr. Heavenly has dissed her dissed her to her core on her YouTube channel. And Dr. Contessa ain't talked to her because of it. So the fact that Dr. Contessa is back with her marriage and everything is going great, her and Scott are going great, it's about time that Heavenly stopped the bull. And Dr. Contessa put her big foot down and was like, nah, this is the last straw for us, pretty much is what I sense from Contessa. Who else? Anila. Anila, they finally got their house done, and it's been 3 years and double the amount that they originally planned to spend for the house. Luckily, it didn't break any, major financial situations, or, it didn't, cause an issue. Apparently, they could afford it. They just didn't want to go that high in the first place. I understand sometimes you got to, just bite the bullet and take care of it, child. Good luck to them. And then we have, who else is on that show? Cecil and Simone. They're going good, and they get to meet their son's girlfriend of 1.5 years, and she's on him like Simone is on Cecil, and he picked somebody like his mama. She just don't look nothing like her because the girl is what, Filipino? What I put down? Where the girl from? I didn't put nothing down, but she, another mother, wherever she from. She looked kind of Filipino-ish, but I don't know. Anyway, they look cute together, and she seems to have her watchful eye on him. She's been made aware of his BS, so I can imagine, considering who his father is, $25,000 kid for. I wish the hell Child, you cannot make that mistake with me. Just $25K gone. You know how hard folks work for $25,000? Do you know $25,000 gone? Oh, yeah, well, yeah. You can spend it. Ooh, I can imagine that conversation. I wonder how much cussing she did during that whole debacle. Because Simone be cussing. Anywho, who's next? So Cecil and Simone are doing good. Dr. Jackie and her husband Curtis are doing all right. She cut back on work like, he asked, and spending more time. And it's just, everybody can't see Dr. Jackie. It's just the way it is. Not no more. If she want to keep her marriage and keep them from straying, yeah, okay. If that's going to keep them from straying, then she needs to bottle it up and sell it. Who else I had on here? Who else is on there? Oh, Toya, child. I'm beginning to think Dr. Heavily was right about Toya. She the most laziest bump. I can't. It's her life or whatever. But we all see the train wreck. We all see the problem. And I don't need to know all the intricate details of their finances. All I know is there's no need to move into all that house when it's, a rental. They could have so much more. And poor Eugene, he just working and working and working. Who else on that show? So we got Dr. Heavenly, got all the doctors. 2, 3. Oh, Quad, child. Say the best for last. Quad, child. Quad. Miss Thang, she got it. Quad. So she moved into that fabulous house that we saw, and she bought it, not rental, bought it, moved her mom and her nephew in. Apparently her brother passed from heart issues, and it's just those three in the house. So Quad is stepping up, and wouldn't have it any other way. The boy's having a little difficulty in school concentrating, but just a year ago his daddy died, so he's very honest, and he doesn't seem to sugarcoat things. So I can tell he'll be entertaining for the show. How cute. and they showed some flashback of I remember when they came to visit with Quad, and he looked the same. He just a smaller version with all that hair. He was so cute. Still is. A little chubby self. Little chubby cheeks, boy. But so yeah, they're just trying to figure it out and going through the motions and just, trying to be a family, They're just trying to be a family. Moving into episode 2, and more so talking about Dr. Heavenly, she talking about she thinks she pregnant. Dr. Jackie was like, I did not see you after hours for you to come tell me you think you're pregnant. Girl, bye. It's probably menopause. Let me give you some info on menopause. Dr. Haley was like, menopause? Mm-mm. So anyway, Dr. Heavenly Bubba was busted, thinking she pregnant. Now, bitch, you just getting older. Yeah. So Dr. Contessa and Toya are talking. Toya comes over with her 2 boys, and they're having fun with Dr. Contessa's kids playing soccer or something, outside. And then they start having wine and start talking about Dr. Heavenly and her channel and the disrespect and how trifling it is and something needs to be done and yada, yada, yada. And, that Layla is just a wild child, girl. And they just talking about, Dr. Heavenly's reckless mouth. I get it. I get it. Now, do you think Anila trying too hard? I don't think so. Well, actually, I do with Toya, because Toya was the one in the wrong. If I'm not mistaken, Toya was the one who was talking cash money shit about Neela to the people down to the tennis court. And Neela found out through ladies down to the tennis court, oh, she's just talking shit about you and this and that and third. Come to find out, payments haven't been made down there by Toya, but we didn't get into that, right? So the reason why she knew the payment wasn't made is because they offered her Toya's locker because Toya wasn't paying her bill. All right, now down there getting down where folks think you ain't paying your bills, but it kind of makes sense. That sound like something Toya would do. And well, she not going back, she probably just didn't pay attention to when she was supposed to cancel or pay or whatever. They pay definitely because she owes some money. So that's interesting. Interesting. But yeah, Anila can't get it. Talking about Anila, child. Anila can't get it together. She has got help from Ms. Gomez and still can't manage to. Why is the kids eating breakfast in the car? I've done that before, but no. Babies, them at that age should be eating at the counter. Now, unless you got a long drive, that was my excuse. Sometimes, we had long distance driving and it was more convenient to eat in the car. Hello. So he ate in the car. Hello. But that don't look like they going that far, like we was going far when I was doing my thing. No, boo. Have them eat at home. Wake up earlier next time. Arrange your day. And I'm pretty sure she has it down packed now. It's just then it kind of looked bad. So I hope that did not continue. Where was I leaving off? Oh, Mason is too cute. Yeah. He don't like the bus, y'all. He thinks folks are too rowdy and too ghetto and too loud and too boisterous on the bus. So he had to be, told, well, on the way home, that's your transportation. But in the morning, Auntie Quad is the transportation. So you just going to have to get used to it, boo. That's just how it go. Heavenly's Beauty grand opening and launch prep meeting. She was just meeting with the ladies and trying to make sure everything is straight. Come to find out, that was the same day of the doggone event. That was pretty cute though. They had a good time. It was kind of, lackluster, but it was really, it seemed like it was just, it was like a really low budget grand opening of something beauty. No shade. It was just real mom and pop. There you go. No shade. Just real mom and pop. Put on by the kids writing the script. It was real. It was real cute though. I like how she had her friends model the wigs and everything. And so yeah, that was cute. And like I mentioned, Cecil and Simone, they met with Michael, I think, and his girlfriend Andrea. They've been together for 1.5 years, and also the Cecil and Simone writing a book on relationships, which is interesting. I guess that'll be great. Miss Gomez about to go, y'all. She told Kieran and Anila, they looking all dumbfounded, like, what'd you say? What? Anila's like, no, don't go with your family. Stay with my family. Kieran is just, wishing her well and just shocked, but Anila is just really taking it hard. Like, girl, bye. I wish you would. Let that woman leave. She got grandbabies she want to see grow up. She's been with them, 5-6 years, so it's time to move on, girl. You're going to have to start caring for your kids a lot, but I get it. She's a working mother, blogging is a job, and she's, managing to contribute to the household significantly. So yeah, she needs a similar situation with another woman. Man, I wish I could do something like that. That would be interesting. Long as she can meet my salary requirements, that's this salary plus whatever flights and whatnot that I would be taking. Yes, exactly. Let's see, Miss Gomez leaving. Like I said, she shocked them all. She shocked them all. And Amelia was like, you can't leave. Girl, she leaving. But yeah, it was a cute little episode 2. But we are moving into episode 3, y'all. This was the humdinger for me. That was the humdinger for me. I was tripping off of that. They were just hilarious. So pretty much, folks are sick and tired of Heavenly's, channeling when she's coming in and going in on everybody, thinking it's funny, thinking it's entertainment, and just because they put it out there, she can say these hurtful things. Yeah. So who are these people? Quad and Dr. Simone. They have a little oysters and drinks catching up, and they're just shooting the shit about things and just hoping that things will get better with everybody. What's next? Dr. Contessa visits Toya, calls Dr. Simone about intervention. So now they're planning to have an intervention about Dr. Heavenly. That's not going to go well. As we see, it didn't. Hello. And then Dr. Jackie is having a patient in her room. Big ups to Terrell Spa and Wellness. Terrell herself was there, full glam, showing her product placement. All right, full press and promotion for free. That's right, girl. You go, girl. You go, girl. You go, girl. And even I'm giving you some press too. All right. So yeah, she was getting her full free press and promotion. Okay. Even Dr. Jackie referenced her spa, her coming to work at Dr. Jackie's spa. Good job, Dr. Jackie. Good job. And Miss Gomez is saying goodbye to the kids with the help of Kieran and Anila. And the kids just worrying about with the pinto beans. Apparently, these pinto beans is off the chain. I don't blame her because I've had some great pinto beans. Authentic. See, you can't go wrong when it's authentic. because that's the name of the game nowadays. Authenticity. When that authentic cook is in there and they just throwing down, sometimes when I see an old man in the kitchen, I know the food gonna be bomb, because ain't too many men out there who can burn. But when they selling the stuff and they got all kind of legal aspects with it, and they got them in the kitchen in the back, yeah, he don't play. Just like Big Mama, he don't play. That's Big Daddy. Okay, Big Papa. Anywho, where did I leave off? Yeah, so Miss Gomez leaving. They gonna miss the pinto beans. Kids crying. Oh, I got a little choked up too. Poor babies, they gonna miss her. So we roll around to Eugene and Toya, and he's thinking about changing jobs, and she's like, well, shoot, but at the same time, he's reorganizing his jobs per se, because he doesn't want to lose the income. So he's doing things that will, doing things differently, but still trying to keep that same income coming in. For right now, it's working extra shifts, but he's thinking about changing. So that'll be interesting to see what he does. Child, Cecil and Dr. Simone meet with Omarosa, of all people. I know we kind of don't like her, but they have had a budding relationship even prior to Omarosa working with working in well, I can't even say it because she wasn't at the White House. She was across the street. Well, she was working with that other administration that we don't talk about. They were saying how great of a person she is, and people really don't know her, and she's a great person. And Dr. Simone joking about having to explain their relationship with her over the years. Yeah, because a lot of people don't like her. Poor thing. Child, the intervention happens. Woo, child. Toya keep kicking folks out if they don't want to leave a phone in the bucket. Toya wasn't playing. Toya know the rules, because she want that to go real smooth. So everybody shows up before Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly is late, the last one. So they all find out what it's for before Dr. Heavenly gets there. So when Dr. Heavenly gets there, there's no preface. It's already been stated. So they start rolling the film, and she's laughing like that nervous laugh, that real high-pitched nervous laugh she does. And she's trying to justify each and every time she feels as though she needs to justify what she said. But at the same time, she said what she said, and she ain't taking it back. Interesting. Woo, so in the midst of all of that, Dr. Heavenly, like I said, she walks in, gets all this stuff, and in the midst of all of going back and forth about, she's right about what she said, Toya looked her dead in her face and said, and checks her really hard, stop talking about me and stop talking about my family on that damn channel, period. Just stop doing it. And she, Toya will let you know. Bottom line, I don't blame her. Bottom line is, don't talk about me. I'm telling you, don't talk about me or my family, my husband, my kids, anything about me. Do not talk about. I heard that. Then Dr. Contessa goes off too on Dr. Heavenly and checks her too. Dr. Heavenly is always saying, well, it's already out there. It's already out there. Yeah, but does that mean I can't discuss you in front of people? You want to go talk privately, but you weren't talking privately when you were discussing my business to the world. My business that I thought I was telling you in confidence. My business that shouldn't even be spread. I shouldn't even have to say, don't say anything. I get it. But Dr. Heavenly does. Ain't she almost the elder of the group next to Jackie? I don't know, child. But yeah, Dr. Heavenly doubles down on everything, and that's part of the problem. The other girls are telling Dr. Heavenly to stop throwing daggers while apologizing for whatever she's apologizing for. It's just not genuine. And then they all go home. That was a quick one, huh? Married to Medicine Child, they are on it. Next episode, the guys are getting into it. Oh, child. It's all kind of mess going on, Married to Medicine. But I do hope you enjoyed this review. And please let me know what you think. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And tell a friend. Share it with somebody. I appreciate you so much. Thanks again for tuning in. Until next time. Bye. See y'all later.